As we discussed with Matteo, our next guest says access to legal cannabis is the biggest challenge facing beer companies right now. Well, here to explain is Vivien Azer, senior research analyst at Cowen Co. Vivien, it's great to have you on. And I do want to start right there. The fact that cannabis is taking up more market share when we talk about the vices in general. Is that a trend that continues, and and how strongly is it happening?
Thanks for having me on. Yeah, it's a trend that continues. And as the cannabis industry gets larger and larger year by year with individual state legalization, the dislocation to alcohol sales, we think, is becoming increasingly apparent. When we analyze data and segment between, medical cannabis states, adult use states, and non-legal states in the United States, we can see that alcoholic beverage sales underperform when cannabis is available to the order of magnitude of 100 to 150 basis points, which is pretty meaningful. You can also see the same phenomenon apparent in the Canadian marketplace, where the entire country has access to adult use cannabis, and that's been the case for the last 5 years. And you could see prior to the legalization of cannabis, beer and near beer sales in Canada were essentially flat, down like 0.3%. And in the 5 years post cannabis legalization in Canada, the industry is now down over 2.5% on average.
It's fascinating. I mean, is this just consumers choosing one high or switching one high for another, or are there very specific, meaningful reasons for why we're seeing this shift?
I think, just aging demographics is a big component of it. You see that cannabis incidence tends to be higher with younger legal age consumers. In particular, we focus on 18 to 25-year-olds with the NSDUH data from the U.S. government, which is a 70,000 person survey. And we can just see that every year, the percentage of consumers that are reporting using cannabis on a past month basis has gone up. But with those 18 to 25-year-olds over the last decade, past month alcohol incidence has been on the decline. And if you unpack that survey a little bit, we think that changes in risk perception are a key contributor to that. You've seen with that 18 to 25-year-old cohort that perceived risk around alcohol consumption has been on the rise, while the perceived risk around moderate cannabis consumption has declined rapidly over the last decade.
Risk meaning health effects, or the risk of accident, risk of being pulled over in a car, what?
It's defined as great personal risk to you. So the question would be 5 or more drinks once or twice a week versus once or twice a week cannabis use.
All right, so let me ask you this. As a stock picker, if you had to choose between an alcohol and spirits selling company and a cannabis company, which would you choose and why?
Well, we don't cover any of the U.S. listed cannabis stocks, but, I think it really becomes, a stock specific choice, because we are recommending a number of the U.S. beer manufacturers. And to the point that you guys made earlier about the stock price performance, we are outperform rated on both ABI and Molson Coors, but just for different reasons. There are ways to win, despite those industry headwinds. These are very well run companies. The beer industry in the U.S. is still well over $100 billion in retail sales. So it's still an attractive category with healthy margins and good cash flow.
So where does non-alcoholic beer fit in all this, since we know that it is another area that is growing and growing dramatically?
Certainly, the growth has been really fast. It's still less than 2% of total alcohol sales, but you are seeing a lot of the majors put in new brand offerings like Corona from Constellation Brands. They have a non-alc variant now. You've seen Heineken enter with non-alcs, and ABI and Molson Coors have done the same, given that growth profile. But I think also it's a way to future-proof the business, because one of the other phenomenons that we're seeing in particular amongst younger consumers is reported intentional abstinence. And it's not just...
Let me just interrupt with a final quick question. If you had to choose in the beverage category between a company that was heavy on beer and one that was heavier on spirits, where would you go?
Well, our top pick is Constellation Brands. So they are heavy in beer, but they're winning a lot of market share. So we like where their trends are going.
Okay. Vivien, thank you very much. Have a great holiday.